In the heart of central Florida, where Spanish moss drips from ancient oaks and small-town charm still rules, lies a railway with a story few know in full. The Mount Dora Scenic Railway. Once a beloved ride through one of America's most picturesque towns, the Mount Dora Scenic Railway holds secrets, legends, and forgotten history that most visitors never hear about. Today, let's dive into the unknown facts about this charming slice of American railroading. Mount Dora's relationship with trains began in the 1880s, when the town's first rail line helped it grow from a sleepy village into a booming citrus hub. But did you know? The Mount Dora Scenic Railway actually operated on tracks that were originally part of the historic Tavares and Gulf Railroad, a line famous for transporting oranges and lumber across central Florida. Scene: footage of old locomotives and train memorabilia. When the Scenic Railway opened to tourists, it didn't just offer a ride, it offered a living piece of history. The trains used were often restored vintage coaches from the 1940s and 1950s, giving riders a genuine old-time rail experience, complete with wooden interiors and hand-cranked windows. Here's something even locals might not know. The conductors on the Mount Dora Scenic Railway often doubled as storytellers. Instead of just announcing stops, they shared folklore about haunted orange groves, local Civil War legends, and tales of early settlers who once relied on the rail line for survival. Mount Dora Scenic Railway became famous for its special event rides. The Pumpkin Patch Express and the Polar Express Christmas Train weren't just family favorites. They became so popular that for several years, Mount Dora was unofficially called Florida's holiday train town. Sadly, in 2017, the Mount Dora Scenic Railway ceased operations. A mix of track maintenance issues and contract complications with the city led to its quiet closure. But did you know? Even today, pieces of the old railway can be found hidden along the trails, abandoned rail ties, rusted spikes, and even remnants of old whistle posts are still waiting to be discovered by curious explorers. At its peak, the Mount Dora line wasn't just scenic, it was strategic. It served as a key link between inland Florida and larger shipping hubs, playing a critical but often overlooked role in Florida's economic development during the early 20th century. Today, Mount Dora keeps the spirit of its railway alive through murals, museums, and events celebrating its railroading past. And who knows? Rail enthusiasts and local advocates continue to dream of one day reviving scenic rail service to this enchanting town. The railway was almost turned into a bike trail after the Mount Dora Scenic Railway shut down in 2017. There were serious discussions about converting the old tracks into part of Florida's rail-to-trail network. The idea was to create a scenic biking and walking path, but so far, the tracks have remained mostly untouched, frozen in time. It was once part of a dream for a larger tourist rail system. The Mount Dora Scenic Railway was supposed to be just one piece of a larger interconnected tourist rail system across central Florida, linking towns like Tavares, Eustis, and even Orlando. However, logistical hurdles and funding issues prevented the dream from becoming a reality. Trains sometimes share the tracks with freight, although mainly used for tourism. The tracks the Mount Dora Scenic Railway operated on were technically still active freight lines. It was rare, but on occasion, visitors could spot a slow-moving freight train using the same rails, adding an authentic touch to the experience. Ghost tours were once planned before it closed, there were plans to introduce haunted train rides based on local ghost stories. Mount Dora has a rich history of ghost legends, and the train was going to take riders past haunted landmarks while actors reenacted spooky tales. Unfortunately, the idea never made it past planning stages. The line was nicknamed the Orange Belt, though officially part of the Tavares and Gulf Railroad. Parts of the Mount Dora line were affectionately nicknamed the Orange Belt by locals, because it once hauled millions of pounds of citrus to ports and canning factories during Florida's citrus boom. Rare locomotives ran on the line. Some of the locomotives that operated on the Mount Dora Scenic Railway were one-of-a-kind diesel engines, carefully restored by private collectors. One engine in particular, an old EMD SW8 switcher, was a rare sight outside major rail yards, making train spotters especially excited to visit. The Mount Dora station hosted wedding proposals. The historic atmosphere of the scenic train and station made it a popular spot for wedding proposals. Special rides were sometimes arranged for couples, complete with decorated train cars and champagne served aboard. Special night trains were run under the stars. Few people know that the Mount Dora Scenic Railway once experimented with moonlight rides, offering nighttime journeys under the open sky. Passengers could sit by the open windows and watch the stars, an experience that made it very different from typical daytime tourist trains. The last ride had a secret farewell. The final scheduled ride of the Mount Dora Scenic Railway wasn't publicly advertised as the last. However, insiders and local rail fans knew, and many boarded for an unofficial farewell ride, with the crew offering small, unscripted tributes over the intercom during the journey. You can still visit the train depot. Even though the trains no longer run, the historic Mount Dora train depot still stands. Some areas have been preserved and are used for local events, art shows, and historical exhibits, keeping the spirit of the railway alive even without active trains. The Mount Dora Scenic Railway may have fallen silent, but its tracks still echo with stories of a time when railroads were the lifeline of communities. A reminder that sometimes, the journey is not just about where you go, but about how deeply you connect with the past.